Welcome to this full day of eating. I've had 4 years of experience with diets, with the key goal of weight loss, building muscle, or even both. I've tried the vegan diet, keto, and even my favorite, If It Fits Your Macros. If It Fits Your Macros follows 3 principles. 1. Your weight is solely dictated by how much you eat and not what you eat. 2. To change your body composition, you need to eat the right amount of calories per day according to your goal and pay attention to where those calories come from in terms of carbs, proteins, and fats. 3. If you hit your calorie and macro targets, your protein, carbs, and fats every day, you'll see results regardless of the foods you eat. Before building a diet, they must satisfy these 3 rules that I created for myself. 1. I hit my macro targets every day. 2. Do the foods I'm eating pique my satiety? And 3. Is it enjoyable? Why? If you fail to hit your macro targets every day, you won't see results. And this is the main dictator for why individuals fail to achieve results. It is imperative you find a diet that makes you feel full, because long term you'll fall ravenously hungry and potentially binge eat. Finally, a diet should be something you can adapt and slightly modify. However, it's foods you love to eat on a daily basis, and this will allow you to maintain a good physique year-round. In this video, I'll show you all the foods I eat and why. But before we dive in, do me the favor and hit the like button. It's free. Subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell button so you get a notification when I upload. Let's kick it off. These are my macro targets for today. 216 grams of protein, 315 grams of carbs, and finally 50 grams of fat, which equates roughly to 2,600 calories. The main reason for a higher protein is 1, because of its high satiety index. Protein will make you feel more full as compared to other micronutrients, and research has also shown that protein has a higher thermic effect of food. Let's jump into meal 1. Coffee. A study done by Keeson and colleagues shows that caffeine ingestion is increased energy expenditure by 13% and has doubled the turnover of lipids, which is 24% were oxidized and 76% was recycled. Another study done by the University of London showed that consuming 2 cups of coffee results in 150 calories in energy expenditure, which is equal to 15 minutes on the treadmill. That's a good trade-off. I start my mornings in a fasted state. I drink a cup of black coffee. Being in a fasted state has shown to increase in human growth hormone, decrease in insulin, and finally increase in catecholamines, which binds to the fat receptors to utilize it as a source of energy. I reach midday and I have OxyShred. Fat burners by far have the worst reputation due to its products being marketed by the media as this magic pill for fat loss. That being said, there are supplements out there that assist in weight loss. After using the product myself, its benefits convinced me enough that it will forever be a staple in my weight loss stack. Besides its weight loss capabilities, mainly due to caffeine, I noticed improvements in the rate of weight loss, cognitive function, and my mood throughout the 16 weeks of utilizing OxyShred. If you're interested in the product, I've linked it in the description. Meal number 2, post-workout. Protein, also known as protein oats, has been a staple in most bodybuilders' diets, but no one seems to be able to explain why. But there's a common factor, is satiety, the feeling of fullness and the combination of taste. A 1995 study conducted by the University of Sydney compared 38 different foods and measured the satiety capacity. Oats scoring the second highest, meaning that it will keep you fuller for longer. Research has shown that consuming protein post-workout is recommended. DeVries and colleagues describes consumption of whey protein has a robust ability to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. In fact, whey protein has found to stimulate muscle protein synthesis to a greater degree than other protein sources. Pro tip: an excellent strategy to save yourself some calories is replace milk with water. This is why I highly recommend it. Also in the description. Meal number 3, burgers. What if I told you you could eat a Big Mac every day in your diet and lose weight? Best diet ever, right? Wrong. Over a year ago, I tried eating McDonald's for a week and I felt absolutely terrible. From the sodium and the preservatives in the food, I swore never to eat McDonald's again, which stays true until today. It's been over a year. However, this is a tastier and better alternative, both coming in at 530 calories. My burger has half the fat content and double the protein. This satisfies my 3 rules of an enjoyable, satiating diet that allows me to hit my macros. Coming in at meal number 4. Time and time again, research has shown that a high fiber diet is essential to include in a fat loss regimen. In a study by Birch and Freeman, inclusion of fiber in the diet promotes satiation and prolongs satiety, aids in long-term compliance to low energy, and encourages healthy food choices and eating habits. Boiled potatoes also showed to have a higher satiety index. Finishing the meal off with a turkey breast as a high protein source, this is the perfect meal to end off as dinner. Snacks. Adherence to a diet is extremely important. It is established that a chicken, beans, broccoli, and rice diet is not sustainable long term. So I add a protein ice cream and 6 rice cakes with peanut butter to consume at any time throughout the day. If you don't practice intermittent fasting, I would recommend consuming the rice cakes and peanut butter pre-workout or at any point throughout the day. And that is my full day of eating. Now the meal plan, as I mentioned, 1 should hit all your macronutrients. 2, it should be enjoyable, and 3, it should be able to reach a high level of satiety. Now in terms of the macros in the foods that are presented here, what I do recommend, if the macros are higher than what you regularly eat, decrease the number of potatoes or the number of pumpkin that you do use over a period of time. Decrease the portions to decrease the amount of carbs you're taking and thus your calories. And this is a very holistic, very sustainable diet. I promise you, if you just use this particular diet and you keep on decreasing the portions, especially when it comes to the carbs and the fats, you will see fat loss over a particular amount of time. But this is a very sustainable diet. This is what got me in the shape of my life. But I hope you did enjoy it. I wanted to let you guys know, for the year of 2020, starting January 2nd, I am taking on clients for coaching. So send me a DM, Mike Diamonds 23, and you can DM me and say, Mike, I'm interested in coaching, and I'll let you know and see if you're a fit for my coaching program. But it's awesome. So Mike Diamonds 23, send me a message. But I hope you did enjoy the full day of eating. Smash the video with a thumbs up. I'll greatly appreciate it. This diet will help thousands and thousands of people. It's very balanced. Subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, I have a 99.9% rate of replying to all my comments. So ask me anything in the comment section down below. I challenge you to ask me, because I know there's a lot of people afraid out there to ask questions. I will reply to you. So I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.